work in Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, B.A., these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the three.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Down low. Back to Brooks. And stolen by Edwards. Towns outside. Fades back. Edwards can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Conley against Van Vliet to the paint. Right side Green. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Brooks outside. And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. McDaniels, a screen on Green. Here's Edwards. And that one's long.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good for Brooks.
You got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And here's Edwards outside.
Nice defense right there from Green. I mean, he's making his presence felt. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Green for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. McDaniels finds Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Conley passes to Edwards. Fires the three. The shot by Conley, no good. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Green against Edwards. Brooks from outside. Counted from distance. Brooks has got 8 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Smith with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. 4-3. Van Vliet misses. The Timberwolves trail. From the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Şengün, a screen on Towns. Smith passes to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Şengün finds Smith. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
First personal foul. Third team.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Jacks up a 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Van Vliet's gone 1 for 3 on the night. To the inside to end the run. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Stolen by Conley. Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
This feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
It'll count. Can't hit that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 5. And back to the start. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in it to 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Smith with a screen on Conley. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And that's going to be a foul on Minnesota.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. You know, when it comes to Fred Van Vliet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment, Doris.
B.A., he relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got this steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him.
The open shot by Brooks. Cans it with nobody near him. Brooks has got 10 points in the game. Minnesota shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Gobert with a screen on Van Vliet. Conley passes to Edwards. 3-pointer. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. Outside for Green. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And it's Green punching it home.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Fred Van Vliet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Towns finds Conley. Towns a screen on Van Vliet. From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Second team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. They double him with McDaniels.
In the first half.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
That'll be jump ball.
6 to shoot. Picked by Smith. Oh, he picked him clean. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 26 left in the second quarter. Eason drops one in from the wing.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Towns a screen on Thompson, and here's Edwards outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns a screen on Thompson. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson gets a good look, and the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Yeah, a shot that's proved difficult for Thompson. That should give him all kinds of confidence.
Shot's good by Towns. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And here's Thompson for 3. Kept alive. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. The shot by Conley, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Another shot. And Adams lays it in. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Towns for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Let's welcome Red Panda. Once again, fans,
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Nails it from beyond the arc. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Anderson gets the bucket.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
The 3 from Thompson, stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Morris passes to Warren. Reed sets a screen from behind the arc. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 6. throws it up high. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Eason with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. The open shot, Adams. And another miss by Houston. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Back to Holiday. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Adams. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Reed. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And it's rejected. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Adams covering. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Thompson against Warren. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Warren.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Thompson finds Holiday. Oh, they get a hand on it. He's got a clear path. Ahead. Here's Anderson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. Missed inside. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Kicks it out to Warren. There's the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Up top, Thompson. He's got 6. Adams, the pass to Thompson. Second chance effort. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The kick out to Morris. Back to Anderson. Takes the three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Rockets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Eason. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Warren with a screen on Holiday. Here's Morris. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Morris right side. To the middle. Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. I'll give you a salute, sir.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The T-Wolves on top. They're up 7. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Back to Conley. Towns with the ball. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Van Vliet outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns left side. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? For 3, Conley sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Green missing. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Shot is good by Edwards.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce. And a great finish.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Van Vliet. Right side Conley. Pass to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Şengün a screen on Conley. And it's Houston scoring again.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And here's Edwards outside, kept alive by Minnesota. Let's go with a 3. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. The kick out to Conley. Fires the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And here's Edwards. launches it from deep. Off on that one. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
The end of the game.
This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd would...
Frank, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Jones dishes to Doncic. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
Here's Irving. Dishes it to Doncic. He takes it in. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. The putback. It's rebounded by Houston. Houston moving the ball around. Smith kicks to Şengün. Brooks for 3. Now the pass to Smith. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
What a tough take there by Smith. That takes serious body control.
Well, it wasn't an ideal rookie season for Jabari Smith. But, Richard, he's got the physical tools, we all think, to be great.
It's tough to adjust to the NBA, especially as a teenager. But at 6'11" and that type of lateral quickness, Smith could be a lockdown defender.
Now, here's Green. Şengün passes to Green. Releases. And Jones pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
The drive by Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Doncic against Brooks. The kick out to Irving. Jones, no one around him. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Houston leading by 3. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smith. Back to Brooks. Smith outside. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's the dish to Brooks. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. Now, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Now, here is Smith. Passes it to Şengün. Pulls it up. Out to Brooks. Doncic against Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Goes back up. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 points.
Nice work for Smith Jr. recognizing the shot clock situation and burying the shot under pressure.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Smith. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Şengün. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. The pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. Into the lane. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets on top. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
On the court for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Şengün finds Green. Back to Şengün. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Irving from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Irving.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Smith outside. Top of the key. And he drops that one in. Smith's got 11 points.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Unable to get that one.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Brooks kicks to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down low. Out to Brooks. 4 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Şengün passes to Smith. Şengün with the ball. He gets that one. Şengün's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
Hands up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Irving. He's got 8. Doncic outside. Outside, Jones. Irving against Van Vliet. High post shot. And then Washington with the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Adams, the pass to Easton. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 3. Irving looking over the floor. Gafford kicks to Irving. It's Jones on the wing. There's the triple. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Irving can't get it to go. The shot by Holiday, no good. Fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavericks.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Tari Easton is out there with Whitmore. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Kleba against Easton. Kleba, the pass to Lively, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Easton. On the wing, Holiday. Easton with a screen for Holiday. Takes it inside, and Holiday throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Thompson. And stolen by Easton. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Adams in the high post. Holiday inside the line. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with
For the Mavericks.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Adams sets the pick for Eason. He kicks it to Holiday. And some nice passing there by Houston. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Eason, screen on Green. Back to Eason.
2 minutes.
Eason with a screen for Holiday.
2 minutes.
Fader on the way. Back to Eason. Drains it from beyond the arc. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Doncic. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Thompson looking for an opening. Kept alive by Houston. Pass to Easton. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Over in the corner, Green to the paint. Here's Lively. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
A new lineup here for Houston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And here's Smith. 11 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Şengün with the screen for Smith. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Hits the three-point bomb. VanVleet's got 7 points.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Hardaway is out there with Exum. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Green. And it's Lively in at the center filling out the middle. Kleba, no good. Rocket shooting 61% from the field. Showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Şengün. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
I
understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Irving kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Smith finds Şengün. Smith with a screen on Washington. After Şengün. Smith up top. Brooks for three. Out to Smith. Van Vliet outside. In the corner, Şengün with it. Tries again. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Irving. And it's good for 2. Irving's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Mavs.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Smith outside. Back to Green. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, he's used to the spotlight, and Smith's grabbing plenty of attention tonight. What a performance.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Şengün with a screen on Jones. The pass to Şengün. It's deflected. Stolen by Washington. And here we go. Jones with it. Now Green defending. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Van Vliet finds Brooks. Smith against Hardaway. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Doncic with a screen on Green. Teardrop shot. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Someone who loves the biggest moments. Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history. Believe me, I was there.
Smith sets the pit for Green. Mavericks with the rebound. And on the way from Irving for 3, Hardaway. Feeds it to Doncic. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Here's Washington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Washington's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. Green up on top. He's covered by Irving. And it's the Mavericks on the break.
Oh, man, this guy's got such quick hands. Kyrie knows how to get into the passing lanes and creates offense for him and his teammates.
Smith with it. Hardaway picks him up. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
You don't need experience if you have guts. The young fella gets thrown right into the action. Smith Jr. wants to be here in late game. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Down low, kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. And they still have a foul to give at this point. And it's all about the three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Deflects the pass. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. This week. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
happy to have you with us for... Pretty interesting back. Matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington, and it's Jones in at the 3.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
The 3. Shot is good by Edwards.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, I really like the setup there. Irving with the pick.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Irving a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Irving. Yes, it's good.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, BA, that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Minnesota. On the wing, Jones. McDaniels against Irving. Counted.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Edwards against Jones. Towns a screen on Jones. Here's Edwards. Towns passes to McDaniels. The jumper from the wing off target. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. From deep, here's Doncic. Down low, here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Gafford passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Washington outside. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Washington. Irving's got 6.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Conley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Doncic. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starter. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Towns for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent. with the 3-ball.
Doncic against McDaniels. It's Doncic with a drive, and he converts the layup. Give him 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic, a screen on Edwards. Irving, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
McDaniels finds Towns. The 3 is up. And it's Irving with a rebound. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Here's Gafford. Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up points.
For 3, Conley. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Green. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Now here's Green. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where did it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Conley. And he's going for the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Back to Doncic. Here comes Luka, and Doncic with the jam.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And Washington powers it through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Pass to Green. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Conley on the attack. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Doncic passes to Washington. Hardaway with it. Guarded by Edwards. Crafty move. Hardaway, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Towns can't get it to go. Doncic against McDaniels. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Towns a screen on Hardaway. Edwards for 3. The shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the inside, Washington. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let him. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc.
Oh, my! I mean, just went hard on that one, B.A. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Hardaway's shot is good.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times to...
Oh, nice! Big finish!
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing and stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
With 1 on the clock, and Edwards slams it in.
Town sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, leading by 3. Well, now a minute to Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
We've got T.J. Warren. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Morris in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Alexander-Walker. He's guarded by Gafford. Reid passes to Alexander-Walker. Outside Warren. Outside Anderson. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving for 3. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Outside Warren from deep. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Morris outside. Anderson with a screen. Launches a 3. And Morris gets the 3. Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's important because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Green. Irving, the pass to Kleba. Back to Irving. Ooh, he's locked in. Trains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Kleba. Outside Irving. To the middle. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to breach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Anderson for three. Pass to Exum. Kleba, screen on Anderson. Back to Irving. Kleba outside. 5 to shoot. Misses the three. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Warren with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the triple. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Puts it up from the high post. Ooh, Morris with a steal. For the tie. The Mavericks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Reed finds Morris. Kleba against Anderson. Back to Morris. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Kleba. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Anderson with it. Guarded by Kleba. And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Lets the three fly. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Reed passes to Morris. It's Warren on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Warren's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gafford the screen. Irving for 3. That'll count. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
First team foul.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Washington, and it's Gafford in at the center position, filling out the middle. Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. He launches a three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic against McDaniels. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive to see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Conley finds Gobert. Conley goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Right side, Irving. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Into the lane. And Gobert with a block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns for three. Edwards for three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic against McDaniels. Back to Doncic. Washington, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic passes to Washington. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside. Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Drills it from deep.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Out left to the wing. Outside for Irving. Gafford in the post. He's against Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Irving, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. Towns finds Conley. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Irving. Edwards for three. And another three for Minnesota.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
McDaniels against Doncic. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Another miss by Irving.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up the bonehead threes like that.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Washington, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. He hangs. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Towns for three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Here's Dallas now. It's intercepted. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run from deep. Conley, good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Conley. Towns a screen on Doncic. Conley on the attack. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Washington, a screen on McDaniels. And here's Doncic outside. That shot, no good. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at center. Here's Green. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Conley kicks to Towns. Up the line, Minnesota. Up top, Edwards. There's the lob to Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Towns has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Green finds Smith. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. For 3. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Conley. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Towns wide open. And Edwards is right there.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Brooks gets to Şengün. Brooks outside. And Şengün throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And here are the Timberwolves. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. He lobs it up. And stolen by Şengün. Goes up the baseline. Smith with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Back to Conley. Edwards against Green. With the fadeaway. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. Edwards got 5 now.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice. No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Now, here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Screen by McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. Rockets trail by 10. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Draining that answer. Smith Jr. decided he couldn't let that last 3 go quiet.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Green. For 3, Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
From downtown, and Towns is good for 3. Towns has got 11.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. That shot off the mark. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Screen by Şengün. Brooks with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Out to Smith. Puts up a 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
He's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc, whether it's the corner or up top. Smith makes a defense work.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Out to Brooks. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Houston.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low. We're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. They get it again. And there's the pass to Eason. Eason, the screen. Holiday. The Rockets again can't hit.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, I think you've got to chase Morris off the perimeter. This guy is a knockdown shooter if you give him room and rhythm.
Eason with a screen for Thompson. To the middle. Will it go? And the dunk by Eason.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. And Adams has got the ball here for the Rockets. It's a three-point game.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Morris kicks to Anderson. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. Rockets trail by 3. Stolen by Warren. Anderson outside. Pass to Reed. And stolen by Eason. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Morris kicks to Reed. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. On the shot by Warren, no good. Houston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pass to Eason. Dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. 4 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. Tie game in Minnesota. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Anderson is out there with Warren. Then it's Morris. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Warren kicks to Reed. Morris outside. Warren a screen on Holiday. Morris finds Warren. Out to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Over to the wing. Eason gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Eason's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Thompson misses. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Reed. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holiday, the pass to Eason. There's the pass to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Eason. Thompson surveying the floor. Shot by Eason, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, Morris, guarded by Holiday. Timberwolves passing it around. A floater. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Eason. Hits it from 3-point range. Eason's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Jacks up a 3. Outside Warren. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And the wide open shot for Morris. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for Houston. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
They don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred VanVleet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred VanVleet.
Şengün with the screen for VanVleet. Şengün, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Passes to McDaniels. Right side Towns. 3-pointer. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Here's McDaniels. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jalen Green.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Conley with the 3, traps in the tray. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Launches a 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
It's been all of... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's VanVleet in at the point. And it's Green missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Stolen by Brooks. Smith on the wing. Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Out to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smith outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 13 points in the second half. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Conley kicks to Towns. Out to Conley. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
And Edwards with the stop.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
A free ball. And it's Brooks. That's on the assist from Van Vliet.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Van Vliet wide open. No good from outside.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Edwards, and he uses the glass on the lane. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Towns for three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Şengün.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch?
And Edwards with the stop.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fred Van Vliet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Money!
The young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Minnesota has possession. And here is Conley. Gobert with a screen on Green. Here is Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
And stolen by Şengün. It's off. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
matchup tonight. Two teams that prefer to operate in the half court.
Look, it might not be fast-paced, but there's a lot to like about this contest. We're going to see a bunch of creative sets. These coaches love going to work on the clipboard.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's the break. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Irving. Over Green. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Shoots. And it's Green missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington a screen. Doncic passes to Washington. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Green against Irving. Smith outside. And the jumper falls for him.
Man, that jumper of Smith is so nice and a tough one to guard at that because of his size.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Driving inside. That one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far. He's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, BA, because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. And the shot's good. Irving's got 5.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Şengün with a steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Smith. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Now here's Green. Takes a 3. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Green.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Irving against Green. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Green against Irving. 6 to shoot. And it's Dallas scoring again.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Unloads. Gafford grabs the miss.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's It's Irving missing.
And for the young Jabari Smith Jr., he's still finding his footing here in the league.
Yeah, no one said playing in the NBA was easy. I don't care what pick you are. Smith has big expectations on his shoulders, Grant, but I think he's done a pretty good job so far.
Smith outside. With the drive, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got 9.
And it's the focus of Smith right there. He gets it to fall through the contact.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Şengün. 4-3. Pulls it from the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And they're on the run. And here they go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put it.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Şengün no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Dallas, trailing by 4. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needs to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
To the left wing, the 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got 11 points.
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
Washington outside. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Van Vliet. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. Here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Washington left side. They need this. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That one on Şengün. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic left side, drives to the hoop. And Doncic hammers it home.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The three from Washington. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet finds Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game. Green's checked in for the Mavericks.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks.
1:36 left to play in the half. From deep, here's Doncic. Lively. The shot misses. Good D by Şengün. Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, he's used to the spotlight, and Smith's grabbing plenty of attention tonight. What a performance.
And Richard, Şengün has really been impressive. A big who does a little bit of everything.
Well, his passing is what's really fantastic, B.A. He pulls off dimes most guards wouldn't even consider attempting. He's a player that a lot of people should start paying attention to.
Can they get it? Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
That free throw misses. Kleber, he's checked in for Washington.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Van Vliet outside. Knocks down the triple. Van Vliet's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Smith's got 19 points. 9 seconds left in the first half of this one. Doncic passes to Green. Here's Hardaway. There's the pan. It's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for... Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. We've got Josh Green, Maxi Kleber out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Irving in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
On the take. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 11.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
Eason finds Holiday. Eason a screen on Irving. Holiday from long range. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And here is Irving. He's got 11. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Another miss by Irving.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Left side, Eason. The fader. And the shot goes down. Eason's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You know.
Hardaway with a screen on Holiday. Irving for 3. rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Adams with a screen on Hardaway. Eason with the ball. 19-footer. And it's Whitmore missing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Irving for three. Over Holiday. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Now Irving. Kleber with a screen. Second shot opportunity. Irving, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
It's Eason with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
You have to admit, Richard, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love him because these guys help decide games in big ways. Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Here's Eason, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Eason's got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice." Brian, it's sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver added, "We're always looking to see whether there's yet a better system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
They get it back. Outside Eason, three-pointer, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Good work there as it goes.
When it comes to the offensive end on the floor, there is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
Pass to Whitmore. Eason, a screen on Green. And that one's good. Whitmore's got his second basket. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Irving fires from way outside. The putback, and it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Adams with a screen on Green. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Whitmore's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Holiday. He got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleber.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Green. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Houston with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And they've been... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Shingun at the 5. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
There's a screen. Pulls up. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Washington, a screen on Van Vliet. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Green. Şengün passes to Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Again, Houston. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paid for it, giving up second chance points. Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim. Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Doncic launches from deep. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooks outside. Fires the three. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Kicks it to Doncic. Washington a screen. Doncic, good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Şengün. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Jones misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
On the wing, Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Irving missing. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Brooks from outside. Here's Van Vliet. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Outside Irving. The three is up. Shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. And it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. Outside for Irving. Pass to Jones. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Over Van Vliet. Doncic with the bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jabari Smith.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Smith no good. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Offline with a three. To the wing on the left. Gafford uses the glass on the layup.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
NBA.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closer. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For this screen on Edwards. Doncic kicks to Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic passes to Gafford. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Irving against Edwards. Back to McDaniels. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. For 3, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. To the paint, Towns with the steal. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Irving can't hit. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Edwards, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Washington will match your 3s because he's got game from outside.
It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Doncic gets it to go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Conley against Doncic. And Gobert the screen to the inside. The kick out to Towns. Driving in. Over in the corner, Edwards. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 6 points.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Left side Irving. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Passes it to Towns. Lets it fly. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You could see the landing gear disappear. Washington had 1 goal, and that was to fly to the rack.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Gafford kicks to Washington. Doncic outside. The kick out to Irving. Gobert pulls it in.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Back to Conley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Doncic showing some nice energy there.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Hardaway. And it's Prosper in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardaway going inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Anderson outside. Inside. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Anderson can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. You let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Morris with the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
On its way from Irving for 2.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Morris looking over the floor. To the wing right side. Pass to Alexander Walker. From the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The pass to Irving. Driving the lane. Reed with the block. Anderson outside. Back to Reed. Launches it. Green with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And a wide open hook for Irving. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
And here is Morris, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen by Reed. Alexander Walker passes to Reed, and it's the Mavericks on the break. And Green slams it in.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Morris kicks to Warren. And there's the drive. Here's Reed. The offensive rebound. Anderson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Alexander Walker. Pass to Morris. Anderson with the screen for Morris. Over in the corner, Warren. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for T.J. Warren. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Monte Morris. Irving, good.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Conley dishes to Anderson. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with your teammate. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Irving from long range. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's Doncic. Jones, no one around him. Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. And Jones has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Here's Washington. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Towns down low, working on Jones. Gobert in the corner. Back to Towns. Kicks it to Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Conley into the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Conley's got 5 now.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Irving. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. Clock at 4. Doncic going to work.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
Now, here's Washington. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Another shot. Doncic, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Gobert, the pass to Conley. For the tie. Out to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Inside, Towns with the steal. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he drives in the corner. Hardaway with it. Exum deciding where to go with it. Out to Hardaway. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I think this speaks to Warren's confidence level. I mean, this guy knows he has the confidence of his teammates and coaches to pull up.
Now, here's Hardy. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Hardaway.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. They grab their own miss. Pass to Warren. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. The pass to Reed. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
They set the screen with the drive. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Pass to Warren. On the wing, Morris. And another 3 for Minnesota.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shots continuing to fall. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Green. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lively in at center. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the free throw, no good. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Washington kicks to Gafford. On the wing, Irving. Back to Gafford. The 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Driving to the basket. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
To the right side. Here's Towns. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington kicks to Irving. Washington with the screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
It's stolen by Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Hardy. Conley for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Here's Irving. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards inside. Guarded by Doncic. And here's Conley outside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Doncic looking it over. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Outside, Towns. And Edwards with the stop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge,